A poor little girl sat behind a broken stand with a handwritten sign, "Miracles for $1." People mocked her, laughed, even ignored her. But one rich man in a wheelchair stopped, joking that if she could cure him, he would give her $1 million. He didn't know that the miracle was already beginning. Amara was only 8 years old, yet her eyes carried the weight of 1,000 storms. Her parents had passed away in an accident, leaving her under her grandmother's care. They had no money, barely any food, and each day was a fight for survival. But instead of begging, Amara did something unusual. She offered hope. With an old wooden stand and a cardboard sign, she wrote "Miracles for $1." Most people passed by with cold eyes. Some dropped coins out of pity. Others mocked her. "Where are the miracles, little girl? You can't sell something that doesn't exist." But Amara never argued. She just smiled and said softly, "Miracles don't cost much. You just have to believe." One afternoon, a sleek black car stopped nearby. Out came a man in a wheelchair, Mr. Thompson, a millionaire property developer. He wore an expensive suit, a gold watch, and a permanent look of pride on his face. He rolled his wheelchair to Amara's stand, looked at the sign, and laughed. Miracles? For $1? What a scam! Still curious, he pulled out a single bill and placed it on her table. "Fine, give me a miracle then." Amara looked into his eyes. "What do you need most?" He smirked. "If you can cure me and make me walk again, I'll give you $1 million." Her response wasn't laughter or doubt. She simply placed her small hands on his and whispered, "Sometimes miracles take time, but they always come." For the first time in years, Mr. Thompson was speechless. That night, he couldn't sleep. Her words echoed in his mind. For years, doctors told him he'd never walk again after his accident. He had lost hope. But now, a poor little girl selling miracles had planted something in his heart. The next morning, instead of waking up bitter, he prayed. He hadn't prayed since his mother died, but he remembered her words. Faith can move mountains. Day after day, he worked harder in therapy, pushing himself beyond what doctors thought possible. He stopped drowning himself in business deals and started reconnecting with life. Slowly, his legs grew stronger, and then one day, he stood. First, trembling. Then, with steps. His doctors called it impossible. He called it a miracle. Excited, he rushed back to Amara's corner to thank her, but the stand was empty. The sign was gone. He searched the neighborhood until he found her tiny home. Inside, he discovered Amara's grandmother, ill and bedridden, struggling to breathe. The truth broke his heart. Amara hadn't been selling miracles for herself. She had been trying to earn money for her grandmother's medicine. Tears welled up in Mr. Thompson's eyes. He pulled Amara close and said, "You gave me back my life. Now let me give you yours." He paid for her grandmother's treatment, bought them a safe home, and placed a trust fund in Amara's name. He didn't give her just $1 million. He gave her a future. And as he left their home, he glanced back at the little girl, still smiling. It was then he realized the miracle she sold him wasn't legs or health or wealth. It was faith. Sometimes, miracles don't come wrapped in magic or mystery. They come in the form of hope, given by those who have nothing, yet give everything. Never underestimate the power of a child's faith, because that is where true miracles begin.